All right. Good morning, boys. We are back for another episode. We have zero agenda today. We'll just put that out there real fast. Um, we uh, we were just kind of pre-chatting about golf and life. So we'll kind of we'll get into that. From a golf perspective, I was just telling you too. I've got to get in. I still have barely touched. My club's been busy, but Ben texted me and was like, "Hey, got some new systems we're rolling out. We want to get you in." And unbeknownst to me, I guess he said the same thing to Jason. So I'm interested. I have no clue what this new system is. I'm interested. I don't know like what he's exactly thinking, or is this new technology? Is it a new process? Is it what is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I think he gave it a name, but gosh, when we were there like a month ago, something like that,
Hmm.
just a whole new system, name, process, procedures. So I'm curious to see how it sets up for kind of how we talked about. You've been with them for a while. You've already got your caliber tier. How is it going to affect someone at your level? I'm in the right direction, improving, and then how does it plug into someone where I'm at? And then if Marcus finally gets over there, you know, what does it look like for him, you know, at our
Yeah.
different levels and how does it sequence? But I mean, honestly, I was telling some of my players, I mean, my swing has gotten a lot better. My body feels better after playing. And when I'm with their lessons, I don't think I've hit a like less more than 10 balls ever. It's all just foundational, mechanical, muscle driven activation
Hmm.
stuff that he's talking about, which maybe that's partly something that's different that he's going to do. And again, it wasn't about hand eye coordination, hitting a ball, sequencing that. It's like, let's do this instead. And the ball striking, everything has improved from that. And I think we've talked about it with them, but shoot, when we go play, like we did it last time at the scramble. It was mostly muscle activation stuff without
Hmm.
even actually hitting a ball for 10 minutes. And when we hit a ball, we only hit like maybe 20 actual
Yeah.
swings.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, it's even when like I'll go practice, I mean, the first 15 minutes are repetitions and rehearsals and you know, kind of activation, not even touching a ball, which I think most people get there and they immediately start hitting the ball.
Mhm. Man, I think y'all are onto something on that. I did play a scramble last Friday, um, and it wasn't until like 8, 9 holes in that I felt loose and try to, you know, hit
Hmm.
hit something decent. But yeah, I didn't even I think the most I did was just putt before because I knew my role in that scramble team. It's like, well, if someone can get us on the green, I can put us in. But it definitely I can definitely see just that muscle activation without hitting the ball. Man, that would be great just to not put that extra pressure, or any other mind things, kinda going on before you start hitting balls. Yeah, I'd be interested in that. See what you fellas learn.
Yeah, I mean, it makes so much more sense because if you're trying to hit a ball and your body's not warmed up, your your mental capacity is going to start getting frustrated
Mhm.
knowing that you've played like 2 days ago and I hit it well, and then you're cold, and then you're trying to hit another ball, then you just start ranged machine gunning just to try to get that swing back, and realistically, it's your body just isn't warmed up yet. The nerves aren't firing, and I could feel it. It's like if I don't practice learning to just get my body sequence to get that weight forward transition, it shows, and then it takes, like you said, maybe 7, 8 holes, whatever, to actually start, "Oh, okay, now I'm getting," especially if you're a scramble or something like that where you're not getting a lot of reps, you're just kinda sitting there waiting or like, "Dude, you hit a great shot. I don't even need to swing." Like, things like that.
Yeah. I've got to actually like get practice because I have that annual trip. They sent out the email. It's
Oh, yeah.
October this year, which is weird. Normally, it's like the second week of September, which is good and bad because normally it's like right after Casey's birthday, so it's always a pain.
Mhm.
because their birthday's the second weekend in September usually. So it's like usually leaving the day after or something like that. But it's also in South Carolina, and that's where Casey's sister lives now. So the thought is, oh, we can leave early, go stay with her, and I'll drive the 2 hours to where the golf is, and then I'll come back. We'll fly out on Sunday, and you can get a few days with your sister. All that fun stuff. So this year it looks like we're actually gonna go instead, which whole nother reason of why that kind of sucks that we're going, but it is what it is. Um, but dude, I don't play to my handicap. So like I either need to get some rounds in and get my handicap up or practice to where I'm playing to my handicap. I have two
Yeah.
options.
You need to get some reps in. Is it, Tobacco Road and Pinehurst, all those, like,
No,
or
South
where
Carolina. I'm going Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle
Okay.
Beach? Oh, okay. A
Nice.
Hilton Head?
Yeah. So we her sister lives in Charleston. So we'll fly into Charleston. We'll stay a couple days with her sister. So like we start playing Friday. I think we play 4 rounds Friday, Saturday, and leave Sunday. So we'll go in like Wednesday and get Wednesday, Thursday with Lexi, and then I'll drive over to Myrtle Beach for 2 days and then drive back and hang out on Sunday. So it's great. What I say sucks about it, and this is just part of that scramble. I'm building a company. I had the professional lacrosse league reach out to me to do they're two indoor tournament coverages for them. One weekend is in September and the other one is the exact same weekend of the golf trip. And I was like, that sucks. Cause I mean, when you look at it, that's a three,
Yeah.
$4,000 swing in cost because I'm either spending money or I'm making money. And I was like, that one sucks, but it is what it is. Life happens, and I haven't gone on this golf trip in 3 years, and it's to South Carolina, so we can see Lexi. And she's been dying to have us out to South Carolina. We just haven't been making it work with all of our stuff that we've had going on. But yeah, they like the day after I got that email, the PLL reached out to me to do some tournaments for them, and I was like, naturally, of
What's
course.
the, what's the cost for the aside from you guys getting out there, like, what's the cost just for, like, the golf
It's not
piece?
bad. It's $1,000 room, golf and room included. So obviously food is separate, but it's
Yeah.
1,000 for
4
like
rounds?
yeah. I can pull it up here
Dang.
just
That
because
ain't
I
bad.
totally didn't digest everything that was said in it.
Oh, you just say yes to things and just
Just go with it.
read the fine print later.
Generally,
Yeah. That's how I
yeah.
roll.
So
It's the
thousand
same.
1,050 breakfast buffet served, sheets, towels, $20 in barefoot bucks.
Oh,
15%
The
off
Barefoot
lunch
brand.
and dinner at the Putters Pub. So 4 nights. Oh, so it's Wednesday through Saturday. I need to tell Casey that. I thought it was Thursday.
There's the fine
there it
print.
is.
There it is.
This is why I need to read emails all the way.
How about we leave Monday?
Three 4 rounds of golf.
That still ain't bad.
Because it
No, well, I did
says
tell you,
3 rounds of golf
Alex
and then a free fourth round will be played on Saturday.
Free? We'll just play the free one. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just go and play the free one only.
well, it's funny too. It's like reading the fine print. I know I think I sometimes send Alex like text after text, or it's like one big text with 2 different subjects, and he only responds to one part of it.
That's
He
too
doesn't
much.
even read all of it. He just
He
sees
probably
what-
says, I ain't
So-
reading all that.
if it doesn't fit in the subject heading, I don't read it.
I had someone, I was on the phone with someone the other day, and they sent me like a screenshot of these emails. And I straight up told them, I said, yeah, I'm not reading this. I'll skim it. Like, I'm not reading. It was personal. It wasn't like, it wasn't work or anything. I was like, I'm not reading this, especially not awkwardly while we're on the phone together. And I'm sitting here reading, like literally, I'm sitting on my phone, like having to like scroll multiple times just for one message. And then there's a reply to that message. I'm like, that ain't gonna happen.
Gosh.
I'll skim the cliff notes. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, dude, there was a point last week that I think I got over 150 emails in an hour. And I was like, this is miserable. I have 2 projects closing, 2 projects starting, and then like 3 other just active projects. So the amount of emails I'm getting on each one, and anyone's in construction knows, like the busiest times from a management perspective, from like a office, is starting a project and closing a project, because you got to get all of your, obviously all of your contracts out, all that stuff, and on the back end you're getting all your contracts closed out, getting your final payment from the owner, all that fun stuff. So my email with those 4 projects is just blowing up. Like I turn off all notifications, and I tell my team, like, I don't have notifications go to my phone. I don't have notifications go to my computer. Like I don't get the little ding in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Everything's turned off. If you send me an email that you need me to urgently look at, you need to call me and tell me, or text me, like, and tell me, hey, I just sent you an email. Please read that. Okay, I will prioritize it. But if you do that and it's not critical, we're gonna start having issues.
Oh man, well, I've always been lately. They just say, hey, when we send parent emails and everything, and then I've just kind of learned just because I don't like reading all of paragraphs. It's just if it doesn't fit, like when you open up your email window, if it doesn't fit within that initial window, then you don't need to say it that much.
The best thing that Apple ever did, I don't know if y'all use this feature, but on text messages, it'll summarize now what the text
Yeah.
message is about.
Yep.
Oh,
So when I
cool.
get like a long text, especially in the group chat, it'll be like, it'll give me a summary of talking about podcast time and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I know what the text is about without even opening the text.
Yeah.
I know email does that, but I didn't know text does
Oh,
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a new feature that came out when they rolled out the new iPhone.
Yeah. You get
Have you
the
not updated your iPhone since? You had to have.
I have. I haven't. I just don't know if it's something does it automatically turn on or do I have to turn it on?
I don't know, because like I didn't really dig around and try to find the feature, so it had to be
Yeah.
somewhat obvious. I'm as
Didn't
good as
hate
I
it.
am with like some technology, I am terrible with phones. Like there's so much unused like features on this
Potential.
phone that I don't use.
I'm on 26. Like so it should be doing it. I just maybe my text messages aren't long enough
Yeah, just
to.
go to your iMessages, and I think it's, we're sitting
It's like
here.
when
We're
you get
just,
like a notification that at least like on my work phone, that's where it pops up. Like if I get a long text, said, "Hey, looking for material availability and lunch next week,
and
whatever."
I know this is gonna surprise y'all. Um, I have everything call forwarding and text forwarding to my phone, my personal phone from my work phone. But for that to work, you have to keep your work phone charged. Just FYI.
Like
Oh,
fully charged?
Yeah.
so it has
So
to get there.
that's the reason I wasn't getting y'all's text in the original group chat, because I accidentally set it up with my work number, which was fine. But then I let my work phone die. It was just in my backpack. I was like, oh, I don't need this, whatever. And I was still getting texts. So obviously some people had my personal number somehow. And I was
We
still getting
sold
texts
it.
from each of y'all. I just wasn't getting the group chat text. So I was like, what the hell's going on? And next thing I know, I was like, oh,
It, it makes a lot of sense now because when the first group chat started, it was two numbers I didn't recognize, and
yeah,
I thought it was spam. But now it makes sense, and it takes for a couple messages to figure out that it was you, Alex.
yeah, yeah. So just
Tough.
Yeah.
FYI, you call forward, you have to keep the device fully charged. And so now it just plugged in on my desk at work,
Hell yeah.
and it just stays charged.
That's good to know, but I don't think I'll ever be in a position to have two separate phones.
like Jason, good to know, but I'll never do that. So
Yeah, probably won't do that.
add that to useless information.
Yeah, how much useless information do we have on here? I think 90% of it.
I'm gonna go with 95% of this podcast is generally useless information. It's really just an opportunity for us to get on and talk, and the girls can't give us a hard time.
We haven't really the good news is I think it's nice that we get to talk and just kind of have our space, but it's nice that it's not like a vent session. Like we're not just
Yeah, no, it's
ranting,
not.
which
I
is
found
good.
it. It's called Summarize Messages. It's like right there somewhere. If you just go to your
I,
Messages app, it's there, and it's called Summarize Messages. Um,
oh yeah,
yeah.
mine's on, and I guess it just hasn't been
So you
see
have
needed.
it.
to, it has to be long enough, I guess.
Cool.
Mine says
Yeah.
wife feature.
Yeah. What's the live feature?
It
Yeah, is
summarizes
that
the
like
text messages.
she's
Uh,
writing novels to you?
Probably. I mean, sometimes she does because it's like a lot of direction of like, hey, kids, you got to go pick this. You got to remember this. You remember there's a game. Remember there's a thing. And it's like, mm, I'll
Speaking
see
of
you at
kids,
home. Oh, sorry.
speaking of kids, so we have birthdays coming up, and it's safe to say this because Grayson's birthday's tomorrow, so he'll have his present by then. Um, dude, like the older kids get, and I know this is an obvious statement, so everyone listening is going to be like, well, yeah,
Well,
no,
you're
duh,
not there yet.
dude.
You're now getting there.
They're freaking expensive. We went to Micro Center yesterday, which is that like computer technology, blah 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 place in Richardson. Um, because Grayson really wants a 3D printer, and I think we spent like $900 yesterday between a printer for Grayson and Trip wants an iPad. So like I literally walked up to the guy and go, I want the cheapest, like most dumbed down iPad you can get because like he doesn't need retina display, he doesn't need all this stuff. He just wants an iPad. So give me the cheapest one. And it's like, but those two together, I was like, oh my god, this hurts. And then I've got to get at some point, I don't know, Jason, your opinion, but I'm running out of storage already with the amount of stuff. And I have an 8 terabyte. So it's like I'm thinking about getting a NAS system so I can just change out the drives. So then I was talking to the guy about that, and that's like an $800 investment. It's
Yeah.
like, this is miserable.
Okay.
Why is stuff
Yeah,
so expensive?
we've got through we have 3 RAID 8 terabyte drives, and one of them is semi like 70% full. The others are not too bad because the nice thing is, I mean, we split. So we have 2 like pretty much working machine setups, so it's been split. But something you can do is you could do, that you could do RAID drives, and just stack them and piggyback them. That way, you just kind of keep that rolling. And they're all about the same price, at least because when you have the cartridges that you take in and out, then if you take it out, you got to have a secured, safe place to leave that separate drive. So that's somewhere else that think you got to like take care of. But what we do is we've never done it. Is just like, hey, after like for you, you can say like after 6 months, all those files are deleted, or at least the raw ones, and just start
Yeah,
like we do a
I
year, but luckily we haven't had
yeah.
to do it. But well, there are some weddings that we've shot that we know that the couple got divorced and all that stuff. So we've pillaged a lot of those.
That's probably not a bad idea to
Like I
dump.
would put in a contract just saying, hey, raw files storage is up to 6 months. Because once you put it into the cloud, at least for us, our cloud drive that we use, it keeps it unlimited
I don't.
lifetime.
Well, what cloud are you talking about? Like,
So like we use SmugMug as our gallery delivery system because the price point that we have it's all unlimited. So it doesn't
okay,
matter how much we put in there and how big the files are. Like there's storage for the overall space, and then there's
yeah,
storage for specific size files. And then we have the one that we could just put whatever we want on there.
gotcha. Well, I gotta find some system. The delete kind of makes sense. I delete everything out of my Lightroom. Um, Anything that I don't edit, I delete out of my Lightroom. So in my Lightroom is only edited files and delivered files. Um, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Jason's dealing with kiddo. It looks like.
Hmm.
Um,
I heard Peppa in
so
the background.
this is
There
what
he is.
happens when we're in the morning. Miles.
Always
Yeah.
on mute. Golf baby. Yeah, that's right. Learn how to 3-putt like the rest of us.
Shit. I think I'll be 4 putting. I don't even know if I don't even know if I get to the green. I think that's the problem. That's wrong.
Uh,
Yeah. So no, we have birthday parties. Birthday party today. Um what's it called? Bat Box. It's like It is, like you can go hit a ball into a screen
Yeah.
for it's the same concept, but for baseball. It's in,
Okay.
they built one in Addison. So like it pitches you the ball, you can hit it. You can also pitch.
Oh.
So you throw to a batter. Um,
Is it multi-sport or is it just baseball?
I've never been. I think it's mainly just baseball. But
Okay.
we can text live odds on how fast a dad throws out his back or
Ooh,
shoulder
Yeah.
because we got a bay for the kids and a bay for the dads.
The
Um,
Thunderdome.
and it's all baseball. Dads like Grayson's, he's all about baseball. So he's taking like 4 friends and they're literally all from the baseball team. So it's all like the core group of the baseball team is going. So it's just the dads there. And I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, live odds on how fast it takes to throw out my already bad back or my shoulder.
2.5 throws. I think that's the line.
Two and a half. That's the
two and a
line.
half.
Wow.
Okay.
That-
Are
I
you gonna
mean,
warm up? Or are you just gonna
give me
jump
a
in
little bit
there
of
and just
credit.
like go?
I think he's not going to warm up. That's why the line's so low.
I actually, I have a full workout routine planned for 30 minutes before we leave the house to warm up my shoulder. So jokes on you, Marcus. It'll be 3.5.
Well, now Vegas knows. It's up to 7.5.
The 7.5 the odds.
Better-
I'm still taking the under.
Now it's only if he gets competitive with a dad. That's the only.
What's
What's the what's the Vegas odds on how fast I can get a ball? I got to
What do you
see
mean?
if I can top speed here.
I don't know okay, how hard did you throw when you were in your prime? Like what was your best?
I don't.
90,
I wasn't a
85?
no. I wasn't a pitcher. So my problem was with me being a catcher. I never really had the full extension
Yeah,
because it's quick
always
release. It's all
right.
from the ear and fire it. So I wouldn't say that I was ever like a fast thrower. It was just quick and accurate. Um, so I don't know. I mean,
67?
maybe 70-ish in
Well,
my prime, if I had to guess. It definitely wasn't 80, 90. Like, no, there's no way. I'm thinking 60 to 70 in my prime. Like,
so
I wasn't
60
firing
right
the ball
now.
that fast.
So I'd probably say 71 at best right now.
You think I could throw harder now than I did in my prime?
Yeah.
I think you're in your
Okay.
prime right now. You don't even know.
Well, thank you, Marcus. I appreciate
Well,
it.
I think because I think you've got I mean, you're obviously, at least I would assume you're stronger foundationally.
I mean, I'm bigger foundationally. I had a better body fat percentage back then. So I might have the same muscle mass.
Hey, it's all about weight transfer, right? Just move it forward. Don't put the stress on the shoulders. Just like the golf swing. Just get that weight going forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up hurting. I'll send you videos so that you can post them on social media. Don't worry.
I think the fastest I ever got in a sim, like in a bay, was like 88. But I was outfield and shortstop, and then
Yeah, see,
so I never had to gas it, but that was my best.
outfield, third base, pitchers, they all throw fast. Like third base, a lot of third basemen I think can throw pretty dang close to pitcher speed. Um, they fire that thing across the diamond. It's impressive.
But I know but like you, I was always more of a quick release
Yeah.
guy, instead of cranking it and trying to heave it. But
Well,
yeah,
the other thing too, like this might shock y'all that know me and my build. And I was still built very much like lower body heavy, thicker. I was not a power hitter either. I was contact because I was fast. So it was just a get on base person. So like I hit I think 1 home run in my entire baseball career. Like I was not a big hitter. I was a 1 or 2 batter in the lineup, and it was get on base, steal second, score. That was
yeah,
my job.
same. I was like the fastest guy on the team, so
Yeah.
lead off, get on base. I had just do it. Every once in a while, I can turn on one, but it was only if it was inside and I just
Yeah, it had to be the right
stepped
conditions.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm interested even going today, and obviously hitting, but like how far I'll even hit one because I don't know that I have home run power, even on a freaking 200-foot field.
Well, the ball's
I'm not even
moving.
I'm not even talking about a a
Hey, okay,
real
wait. Are
feel.
you hitting off a tee or is it actually being pitched to you? Because
It
you
Just
pitches.
haven't
set it
seen.
low.
So it's cool.
It's just a real short tee.
Just- um, so I think it simulates the ball coming out of the pitcher's hand. So I think there's like 2 holes for a right and left-handed pitcher, and that's where the balls come out of. And obviously, you can see the pitcher wind up and throw. I've never been there. This is all just going off like what I've seen on TikTok or Instagram for this place. So it's like it simulates the pitcher coming out and the actual mechanics. You can kind of see it. So it's a high tech batting cage.
So no raw pitching machine in the background.
No, you got a screen that you hit into and that you're looking at. I don't know which one's better, so we'll see.
Oh man, that'd be fun. You
Yeah,
might
I'm
be
looking
hurting a
forward
little
to it.
bit
Oh,
because
I'm
you're gonna get into a
100%
groove. You're
gonna
like,
be
oh, I could
sore.
do this, and then you're like, oh, let me do this more, and and then he's like, guys, I can't play golf anymore.
I'm
Well,
telling you.
I was talking to one of the other dads, because he's like, I'm driving in from Lubbock. They left yesterday right after the baseball game to go to Lubbock, because their oldest son is out there in college, and George Strait was playing, so they were going to the concert and they're coming back. Anyways, I was talking to him. He was like, "Yeah, I took 2 of the kids at batting cage last night, and I was heading off 70 miles an hour." And it's like, dude, I don't even know if I could hit 30 miles an hour right now. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I can't. I have not gone to a batting cage in forever, so this is gonna be it'll be interesting.
Full service bar. There you go. It's definitely going to
is.
get competitive.
That's
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
the
food
important
and
part.
food and drink is included. Well, not included. We have to buy it. But yeah, that's another. So we went and spent X amount yesterday on a dang printer, which of course we get upsailed. Which I kind of knew, but it's like you can buy the base. Well, he wanted us to get the fully enclosed one. Like, and I was like,
Yeah,
I'm not spending $700 on a printer for something he may or may not use. So we got the open one, and then he's like, well, if you want to do multicolor, you can split it out, but it's not really going to look well. You'd have to buy the one that has this piece attached to it. And in my head, I'm like, I mean,
But wait, there's more.
it's kind of boring to not do multicolor. Like, that's crappy. So of course we're going to do multicolor. And then we got to go buy filament, but we only
yeah.
bought one single color filament. So it's like, we got the
You have a
multicolor.
multicolor printer, but only one color.
We got one color filament. It's like, oh my God, this is.
It's like buying a color printer and only buying black ink.
I know, but it's
Dang.
like, but I was like, look, grandma or aunts, someone else can buy the filament. Like, that's just no. This is
Easy stocking
ridiculous.
stuffer
What-
now.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
you walk out of that place and it's just a nightmare. But I think kids will like it. They said that those 3D printers are addicting. Like everyone there, and I mean, I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can. Take the demographic that works at a place like Micro Center into account with this statement. But they were like, "Welcome to your new addiction." Like it's like, okay, cool, great. Let's have our son that has obsessive ADHD and ASD tendencies. Give him a new addiction. That's great. We're never gonna see him. He's gonna be printing
I-
stuff all night.
I think depending on how it goes, I think those things have a certain novelty like timeline. Because then after a while, you're just like, getting kind of bored with waiting because it takes hours for that stuff to
Yeah,
print.
it's like 6-8 hours to print something.
And you're just sitting there like, oh, it's cool. And then you make it and you're like, oh, and then it's like, okay. So it does have some cool effects, especially if he uses it, continues with it, and uses
bet
it as a
he's-
mock up
So
and then expands it into something else.
you can do pretty cool stuff. So this is a little like puck thing. My buddy 3D printed them, and they hold battery and
Oh.
SD cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can
can,
make
like,
some really
I didn't
cool
even-
stuff.
I didn't even think you could do that, but like he's printed. I actually have his Sony because he shot a game with me the other day. So it's like actually has all of his stuff in here.
Oh, that's cool.
So like he just takes his stuff out and gave it to me. I was like, "Here's the cards. I'll get it back from you when I'm back in town." So okay, sounds great. So I mean, but I didn't even know you could do stuff like this.
I bet he'll set up that machine in the morning before he goes to school and comes back with a surprise.
Well,
Well, he won't
get it till
tomorrow evening.
did they try to sell you, like, does it depend on the 3D printer? Because, it's like you got your very basic one, and then obviously you got something that could do something more like that. And then is there like a finishing process that you have to do to get it smoothed out and polished like those
No,
canisters?
no, I think that no, I don't think so.
Okay.
From what I understood talking to him, it's like you have your base model that's open, which means dust, dander, humidity, all that stuff can get in there. It's not as temperature controlled. Um, and the size of the print
Mm.
on the base
Mhm.
one is, I think he said it was like that big ish
Oh,
by like that tall.
yeah.
Whereas, like, then as you keep bumping up, you get
Mhm.
into bigger bases, bigger heights, but then you get the enclosure. So it is temperature controlled. So you don't have any weird joints or adhering
Mhm.
issues, or humidity controlled, which I guess is a big thing on the filament. I don't freaking know. I just told Casey. Um, Luckily, we were on the same page because she actually wanted to go with the cheaper one. I was like, I think that's stupid. Like, I think it would make more sense just like go with the one that he can do multicolor, because like he's not going to sit there and go change the colors, because you have to sit and watch, because obviously it needs to be hot while you change the color so that it adheres properly. So what's
Mhm.
he going to do? Sit there for 4 hours, watch this thing, and be like, oh, I need to switch colors now. That's not going to happen. So let's just pay the extra $100 or whatever it was for the one with
Yeah.
the whatever. And I was like, let's just do so one step up plus the multicolor. And if he likes it, we upgrade him in a year or 2 years and we move
Hey,
on.
hey,
Like
you could just
I'd
start
rather spend
making
$300-400 and him use it so much that he grows out of it than spend $800 and him barely ever use it.
yeah. Just start make you can start making like knickknacks, like
Well,
literally make
that's what the guy
golf tees.
said. Well,
Like you just start
I
making
didn't
a
even
bunch
think
of
about
golf
that. I don't like
tees.
plastic tees, but I did not think about that. Could make some
Just like
scrambling
I don't
dad's
know,
golf tees.
just start just start doing little trinkets. That's
Well, and
like a way to
Casey was
go.
even looking around last night and like go buy those like tubs to organize drawers. You can
Yeah.
make little drawer whatever
Dividers. Yeah.
drawer dividers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there is a lot of stuff you can do. I'm not creative enough to like know those things off the top of my head, but like she was showing me pictures of like random golf gadgets and stuff. Like, you know what you use to mark your ball, or I
Mhm.
use to put markings on. She was like, "Oh, you can print one of those." I said,
Dude, you can make
"That's
SD
actually
ball
really smart.
markers.
I never would have thought about that."
Scrambly Dad ball markers.
She showed me ball markers. That's actually really good. I'll have Grayson make us some Scrambled Dad's ball markers.
Okay, now here's because some kids use them at school because they do have it. So the only thing I don't know much about is obviously you have to have the software, which will come with the printer, but how
Mhm.
intuitive is it? And then does like Grayson or you guys are going to learn how much background work it goes into, hey, making sure your measurements, make sure your alignment, the rendering is sound, and is the software easy enough to figure that out before you actually say hit print?
The guy
That's going to
said
be curious to see how that
so
develops.
we got the Bamboo brand, which apparently is, he said,
A
the
user
most like
friendly.
user friendly
Okay.
brand. And Grayson's actually really freaking smart with technology. Like he's really good. I showed him how to edit once or twice, and like he got a free editing software on his laptop, and he can edit
Likes to mess with it.
a lot without me. He knows how to do masking and stuff like that. So like, he catches on really, really fast with technology. So I'm fine. This is like the first time that I've been totally fine spending that kind of money for something like this, because it's like it's engineering minded. It's
Mhm.
very, like you said, with the measurements and everything, like it's very analytical. Like if he wants to sit and do that for 10 hours a day, like I'd rather him do that than play Roblox on his
Mhm.
iPad or whatever.
Mhm.
Right. So
Awesome.
I'm good with it for the most part. So we'll see.
Dude,
But I do like the
iPhone cases, SD iPhone cases.
dude. There's definitely a lot of,
You could definitely blow this
you
thing
need to
up
talk
if
to
you
him,
really
because
want to.
I can't think of this kind of stuff. Like I'm just not like, they're talking about this addiction. I'm like, what would I
Dude,
even build? Like
SD
I don't know.
AirPod case.
It's the AirPod.
It won't charge,
I was
but
gonna say we
like,
got to charge.
or we could put an outer case for this so it still charges, but it's an S9.
I know this is going to be shocking to y'all. As I said, my work phone died. I couldn't find my personal iPad, and it was dead. All it said, I looked up on Find My, and it was like it had it located at the house, and it was like over a month ago was like the thing. I was like, oh, solid.
Gosh.
So I found it, Jason. It was in the tub from picture day, lacrosse picture day. It was in the tub of all my stuff,
Oh
just
my
dead.
gosh.
So that's the last time I touched my personal iPad. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
As I
Well,
get
I carry
older
my
too, with like all these things,
I
I'm starting to mentally like I need to simplify and just stream down, stream things down. It's like I don't need all these gimmicky things and all this tons of stuff anymore. Just I'm starting to see how the adult older parents are now seeing. It's like we had all the nice stuff at one point, but now it's like why? Like like
yeah.
what? Like this easy example, which I've never done, but it's like oh, had the Lexus or Mercedes. All right, I just need a Jeep. Just A to B, something fun to drive. I don't need anything 100,000 or whatever they are now.
Well,
Just give me a car.
you stop caring about all the like gadgets and just like it's all about function. Like I can't tell you where my iPad is half time because I carry my laptop with my external hard drive. That goes with me everywhere. Like I don't touch my
Yeah.
iPad. So it's you talk about Jeep. Another conversation that Casey and I came up with the other day, which this is just we have the dumbest conversations and like things that we don't need to be talking about, what we do. She has someone that works with her that's trying to sell their fifth wheel. And I was like, Case, this might not be a bad idea. Like we have our oldest son is looking at going into club lacrosse. Our middle son is probably not far away from club baseball. I mean, he probably has another 3 years max because I think we want to ride him all the way through Little League, which is 13. So then he probably gets into club baseball. And with me doing the photography stuff with Cowtown, like we're in Fort Worth at least once a month. We could be more, but hotels in Fort Worth are kind of expensive. So it's like,
Well, it's an expense if you use it for the photo.
yeah, we could buy the fifth wheel and then just drive that and go stay out there for a night or two. And we could take it to the kids stuff or lacrosse and whatever Bell ends up doing. It's like save on hotels. We already have the truck to pull it. So these are things that my wife and I end up talking about when we really don't need to be talking about them.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea for Blake and her to continue talking here because I think she had brought that up too
What?
on a
Gosh.
separate conversation. Not because
Oh
I
God.
think they talked about it, but she's been because she likes to go
Yeah.
camping and doing all that stuff, but we don't have any justification like you do.
I
And
have
she shouldn't
slight
listen to
justification,
this.
but not like this one's like a really nice 2 bedroom. Like it looks
Oh,
nicer than my house
yeah.
type thing.
Oh gosh.
Oh, dang.
So like I think we probably, if we're gonna do this, maybe need to start small with like a 1 bedroom with a sleeper sofa and upgrade from like this one sleeps 8 people and like, we have 5 in our family. Like, we
You
don't need to sleep
contradict
8 people.
everything you just said about that 3D printer. I think you
Yeah.
should just do it.
Just go big. And if you don't
Y'all,
use it, then sell it.
y'all are
Yeah.
the worst kind of
Well,
friends. Just just
we're just using
enablers.
your own words against you. You literally just said, "No,
Yeah, but see when
why would need
it
one color?" It's like, why would you need one bedroom?
but when
Yeah.
it comes
You got 5 kids. You
You
got
got
5 in your
5
family.
kids.
they can all share the sleeper sofa. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. No, see, I'm bad when it comes to my stuff. I'm bad. This is why I went through like 3 camera bodies before I landed on the one I got because it's like I don't want to spend that much, even though I probably should just spend that much. So I bought the cheaper one, and then it's like, well, I kind of grew out of that one. Then I buy this one. I grew out of that one. It's like I'm
If you,
when it
yeah,
comes to my stuff, I'm bad about doing that
Yeah.
because I
No.
don't want to spend the money.
buy once, cry once. That's what
Yeah.
I'm starting to say now.
That's literally it. It's like I'm sitting here going, it's like when we had to upgrade computers, like, well, we can get one that could it's newer, so it'll be faster, but it's like we need this thing to last. So pony up a few extra bucks, get something that will last a little bit longer. So yeah, it stings, like you said, buy once, cry once, just rip the band-aid off, get it over with because the return, knowing that if that's your
Dude,
projection, will be there.
I did that with Casey because she bought me my MacBook for my birthday last year, and it hurt. Like I saw that and was like, mm-hmm. But dude,
Worth it.
without that, Poppy
Yeah.
Verde wouldn't be where it is today
There you
because
go.
there's no way I would have been
Yeah.
upstairs editing the amount of stuff I've edited. So I've been able to like sit downstairs, watch shows with her, edit while I'm on my laptop. I'm literally on my laptop every day since I've gotten.
Mhm.
So like
There you go.
I get it. And like Jason and I have talked about there's a lens that I want and it's $2,500 or whatever. It's like, but I will use it on every shoot. So it's like
So,
at some
yes,
point I
like,
just need to pull the
that
trigger.
lens for you makes total sense. Yeah. I mean, you can find one used if you can, definitely get a few $100 off, but for you, that makes sense. For us, that specific lens range is very useful, but we don't need it every wedding, and we don't use it on
Yeah.
engagement shoots for something small, so we're kinda like, "Well," and $2,500 or the one I really like is like $3,500. It's still cheaper just to rent for us because 'cause we're so sporadic, but yeah, that lens range, like, we could have used it this last weekend. Like, we had Friday, Saturday, and just would've been nice to have that flexibility, so I'm thinking, "Dang, maybe we should buy it," but like, "Nah, still would've been cheaper to rent."
Well, and my problem is I can't with the type of work I'm doing, it's hard for me to rent because the lenses are getting beat
Mhm.
up because I'm crawling around in dirt.
Yeah, no, you would definitely
I
have some liability.
yeah,
I would just buy it when you get like another good gig. Just kind of,
that's
hey,
my plan. Yeah,
what's the rate on them used? Or are there many used
there
ones?
aren't many used because it's the RF.
Okay.
Maybe in the next year there will be some. I'm just gonna watch it for now. Um, I got someone that might want to buy a couple of the F4 that you sold me.
Oh, okay.
That'll help. I'll at least make my money back that I. Cause I'm not going to charge them more than what I bought it for. I think that's
Yeah.
a dick move. So I'll at least make that money back. So I mean, that takes off a little bit,
So
but not much.
if they can make, I guess it'd be an RF now. If they can make like that one I sold you, like that 24 to 100, if they can get that down to like a 2.8 or a 2,
They do, but
that lens would be perfect. You wouldn't even
they,
need to change a
they
lens.
do, and it's an internal zoom, but it's 3,400 or something like that.
How low? What's the f stop on that? Okay, 24 to
It's a
105?
24 to 105, 2.8 internal zoom. So I mean, it's a big lens, and it's a heavy lens, but it does go. I was looking at the 24 to 70 because it's the external zoom, so it's a smaller body carrying.
Yeah, no,
But they're both 2.8s, but it's like 2,500 versus 3,400, 3,500. It's like a
because
$1,000 difference between two.
the other one I use is the 28 to 70 RF
Yeah.
internal zoom. It's like the $3,600
Hmm.
2.0, like, it's phenomenal,
Yeah.
but that thing is heavy.
Yeah. And that's the other problem is I don't want this barrel lens when I'm jumping around. So new, new news. I was texting another photographer last night. This this lady, she's married. It's a couple I was talking to after the rodeo last time, Marcus. And she just got her pro rodeo card for
Mhm.
photographer. But her and her husband both do it. She's just the only one that got it. But anyway, so I've been talking with her, and she told me that Cowtown is going to cut down on the people that are in the dirt. And I was like, I read the text and I was like, oh, I get it. Like it's liability and blah blah blah. I said that just sucks. I wish like they would just have their trusted inner circle group, and like those are the only people that they allow. But I get it. That's awesome for you. It'll limit blah blah blah. And she was like, sorry, I wrote that really fast. Like I talked to the guy. You and I are one of a few that they're going to allow in the dirt. Like you're in that trusted group.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh, awesome. So now when I go to Cowtown, like I'm allowed. Cause that was kind of a trial. Like let's see how it goes. So I can't have a barrel 24 to 105 that's 9 inches long
Yeah,
and
I'm looking at it
heavy
right
when
now.
I'm trying to run around the arena or have to jump on a rail for whatever reason. It's just not. So I just
Wow.
need to get that 24 to 70.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at it. It's I didn't see this before, so it's relatively new,
Yeah, it
but
just came out in the past, like I'm gonna say 6 months or something like that.
wow, I wonder if it's It doesn't look like it has a support. Yeah, there
Jason's
it
going to
is.
go buy a 24 to 105 now.
No, 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 no. Well,
Shelby, don't listen to the
'cause
podcast.
It's
no,
like,
well,
y'all are
I
making
had
me buy things. I'll make you buy things.
well, it's really honestly, yeah, this is because I've used the 24 to 70 2.8, but we have like a big church wedding coming up in June, and that would be like, church weddings, we always get something longer. Like this would be a perfect one to rent to try it out.
So I will buy it and I will rent it to you.
You'll buy the 24 to 105 tank.
And I will rent it to. No, I don't. I ain't gonna buy that. It's too big.
So he's like, dude, is he gonna snipe the bull with that thing?
I'm gonna be running around with the 70 to 200 on one body and that one on the other. It's gonna look like I have these two massive cameras.
Golly.
Speaking of
Yeah.
jumping around all over the arena, I did buy a pair of those Wrangler
Dude.
retros.
Hashtag Wrangler Retro.
I think, yeah, they are probably the comfiest jeans.
You like them, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. I need to go buy another pair, but
Wrangler
So-
Retro.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Slim Straight or whatever they were.
We talked about that last week, and I get a text from Marcus like 4 hours later with a picture of Wranglers, and he's like, "These ones, right?" I was like, "Yes, those ones."
Did
Like,
you go?
Well, I was asking more of the Slim Straight or the Slim Boot, but I was leaning the Slim Straight.
gotta go Slim Straight. Boot cuts
Yeah.
are just too wide.
Yeah.
Did you go online, or is they like you go to the store for those?
No, I went to the store. So we were going because Addie wanted a hat. This was after the rodeo, so we told her, "Hey, tomorrow we're gonna buy you a hat." And so I was going to Boot Barn anyway. So he went, found the hat for her, and then I just moseyed on over to the jeans, and I saw it. I was like, these look good." And so I bought a pair. I think I wore them 2 or 3 days last week, and I was at the lease one day, and then I was just kind of going in and out of, you know, just stuff around
Yeah.
over there. So they were very comfy, and
They're
they
great.
just they stretch to you, which is
Yeah.
nice.
They're great jeans, and they're like $65 or something like that. But they run deals all the time. I like buy two get one.
Yeah.
So like those are my beater jeans. Like outside of that, I wear Kimes Ranch jeans. Just recently got into Kimes Ranch. I love how they fit. But you can only get them. Fort Worth has a physical brick and mortar store. Otherwise, you got to buy them online because Cavender's and Boot Barn carry like one style of Kimes Ranch, and they have a ton. But I love them because they're so cheap and like you can beat them up. They do fit big though, because I think I wear a 33 in theirs, and I'm not a 33.
Yeah. I went long on the pant leg, but I mean
They always got to go long.
yeah. I mean they were perfect. I was like,
Yeah,
oh man, I need
I came
another
home
pair.
with some new Kimes Ranch jeans the other day, and Casey, I tried them on or showed Casey, and she was like, "They're long." I was like, "Yeah, that's the point. Like, I want them to stack at the leg. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I hate the high water." You talk about boots and jeans. I got my eyes on a pair. Have you ever worn Cavender boots? Like legitimately Cavender branded
Mm-mm.
boots? I haven't, but they have a pair of ostrich for like $400. I was like,
Yeah.
I might actually try those because I need a pair because I wear them every day. So I don't wear dress shoes. I wear boots every day. So I need something that looks good in meetings, but I don't feel bad about getting kind of beat up. Like I'm not talking about like rolling around in dirt beat up, but you just naturally get them scuffed
Mhm.
up when you're on a job site, stuff like that. And I have my Lucchese's, but I don't want to wear those every day. Plus, I get both my Lucchese's resold. Like both of them have holes in them, and then my Tacovas that I used to wear every day, I really need to downgrade to my rodeo boots because now that I'm in the dirt more, like I need a pair of boots that I can truly beat up.
Mm.
So I got my eye on those because I don't want to go spend $600-700 on a pair of ostrich.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
I got,
gosh.
it's going to sound pretentious, but I got a pair of beater ostrich boots, and I think I paid like I had a deal on them. They're blackjack, but they're running a deal because those are normally like $900, but it was like half off some like Texas website. I thought either my credit card is going to get stolen or I'm going to get a $400 pair of boots or a $900 pair of boots for 400. Luckily they came in, but I got the Roper style, which those like, I mean, I've worn them out like just to like, jumping in and out of deer stands or going over, hog pens or whatever in that Roper style. I mean, they're comfy and you can move pretty quick because that I guess the shaft is a lot smaller than a normal boot. So
Yeah, I
for
only
you,
wear
that's
Roper
moving
style
around.
heels. Yeah, I only wear Roper heels. I don't ever have the wedge. But no, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on those because I need a new pair and all of my other ones need to get resold anyway. So I need a pair before I go send them in to get resold. But just add it to the tab of things that have to get purchased. Like
Shoot, Shelby would love for me to have a pair of good boots, but I've had like I tried some cheaper ones years ago when we first
that's the
started dating.
problem. You tried
Just
cheap
like
ones.
well, they were actually comfortable. They weren't bad, but I just was like I think it was like $200. I mean, they were still pretty comfortable, but I don't know. I just don't do boots.
So
Like growing up
Scrambling Dads
California,
takes on Stockyards, and we go get Jason a pair of boots.
Yeah.
she wants a Stetson. Like she wants to cowboy me up, and I'm like, I'm still California boy. Like, give me the backwards hat. Give
You
me the
you
Vans. Give me the.
you do know that California has a ton of rodeos, right?
Well, I grew up on the coast.
He grew up on.
I wasn't in Central. I wasn't in the Valley.
It's not that bad. Casey sucker. I said this last time. Casey suckered me into getting that hat when we were out there. So uh if y'all want to go, we'll take Shelby
We
and
should
get her
do
a
it.
hat. Just give me your credit card.
Well, there's I don't know if it's still there. There's like a Stetson, like a good Stetson hat shop in downtown McKinney. Like,
Yeah, so McKinney Hat Co. They rep Resistol and Stetson.
okay.
Those are the only two brands that they carried there. I would love to go there more. I just don't like either of those brands. I'm an American or Rodeo King guy.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking all this stuff. You guys got the boots. It's like, just give me camera gear, give me golf gear. I'll be good.
Well,
Even
that's
power
what,
tools. But now this stuff, I'm like, wow.
That's what Casey has as a Stetson. She has like, I call it the Beth Dutton hat. It's more of that like flat build. So, and now she has like an actual American hat company, bent hat. Like it looks good. That like more of that traditional cowboy hat. So now she kind of has the hipster trendy one and another. But I think that's a Stetson that she got at McKinney Hat Co.
Hey, next time we actually, whenever we get out, all three of us get out, we need to do a cowboy themed round and video.
Yeah, how are we gonna do that? We can't have jeans on a golf course.
Well, I don't know. Can we do like
Maybe at
something?
Ocala.
Ocala, we could do jeans. we'll go to a rinky-dink like municipal and just do some jeans. Boots, I don't know because that might be kind of hard because you'll slip.
We might need to do like something at the Puttery and just showed up like cowboyed out, or go. Yeah, we'll go get Jason a fit, and then we'll go over the Puttery, and we're just.
I feel like
think
I would be
there's
like Colin. You know when
There's a
Colin
boot
went
barn
shopping
somewhere around there.
It has to be.
You know when they took Colin shopping because he needs a fit. You guys are gonna take me like, here, you need this flannel shirt, you need this belt buckle.
Hey.
Here's a hat.
Shields, which is right next to
Yeah.
Popstroke,
Shields probably has
does
a lot.
carry boots, jeans, and Western wear. Very little, but they do. So we'll go to Shields, get Jason an outfit, and then we'll go to
record
Popstroke.
it. You actually have to record that and be like, here's Marcus and Alex taking Jason cowboy shopping. And then we all walk in with some Tombstone music into freaking Puttery.
He's gonna
I'll be
walk out with two revolvers too.
We post a
fake
90 on an
revolvers.
18-hole putt.
Yeah.
We do need to go. We still got to go do our swing round where I caddy for you. We have so much that has gone on the back burner because we've just gotten busy with. You had weddings,
that's right.
but I mean, summer. Looking forward to summer. I mean, club lacrosse goes summer and winter, so trip will still be somewhat busy. but like baseball will be down. Soccer obviously won't be, which therefore also means my sports avenue of photography dwindles.
It slows down. Yeah.
Rodeo is it's year round, so that's fine. I'll be going out to Fort Worth once or twice a month, regardless for that. So I say all that to say, like, the summer will kind of be nice because things will slow down a little bit, and we can pop out some more of this other stuff.
I think that might be the cycle for us for a little bit. It's just like last year, we were able to pump out a lot
Summer
before
and winter.
everything else took off, summer
Well, we
and
didn't even start the
fall.
podcast until I'm trying to remember the
It
first
was
day of July,
summer.
late July.
I think it was June
Was it late
because I
June?
went out because I went out to California June-ish, July, and I was podcasting from Maddie's apartment.
You're correct.
So, I mean, we're
It was
coming up
late
on a
June.
year.
We are coming up on a year, which is exciting. A lot to think about. We've obviously gained a Marcus in that process.
Kingdom Marcus.
We really had to round out the group. I mean, we need another perspective. So like you have the surfer boy, right?
Which I've never surfed, but I grew up in that atmosphere.
You grew up on the coast,
Then you
Jason.
got
I'm the coast. I'm the
Then you
urban
got-
coast.
you kind of had the jock with me, and Marcus really rounds out like that vaquero, like hunting, shooting, cowboy.
That golfs,
That golf,
which is a large
Yeah,
demographic.
it is.
Yeah.
The worst part about this is like I have fingers, and this is gonna sound really bad. I need to work on phrasing.
Yeah.
I got
Pause.
fingers in all of y'all's little habits as well, or
all of our
hobbies.
cavities.
All of your habits.
All of our cavities, right?
So it's like I'll text Marcus about hunting, shooting, and Western wear. And 2 seconds later, I'm texting Jason about camera stuff, and we're all talking about golf stuff. And it's like, I'm in all of these things. It's like I've got to worry about my money. Jesus, got to really triage my hobbies here.
Yeah, I got to pare it down. I feel like I'm getting a better place of like the bad habits with golf gear because with Ben and Colin, I feel like over this next year, I think all that's finally going to be settled, at least on the majority of the bag. And so I'm looking forward to that. It's like I know it's going to be like a sting because I'm sure it's either going to be new shafts or shafts and irons over the next whenever I get with Colin because if I want my game to go in a better direction, I need to do this just because it'll help.
Yeah, Colin told me that he could sharpen my grooves
Oh
on my wedges so that I don't have to get wedges. 'Cause I told him, I was like, I just don't want to get new wedges right now. Like that's just not something I want to spend the money on. And I like how mine perform for the most part. Like I don't think they're that bad.
Yeah, you
So
can get
he
them
was-
sharpened.
Yeah, he told me I just need to bring them in and he'll sharpen them for me. And that
Yeah.
should buy me another season.
Yeah, especially since that you're actually cut back a lot, you could probably get a little bit, more out of it. But for sure. But yeah, the biggest thing is just where my irons are going to fall. Like
Yeah.
my woods are my least worry, so it'd be irons and wedges are my biggest like handicap, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I gotta get out again. We talked about last week. I don't have that itch. Like it's not like a driving desire, but I know like I need to. I know I just need to schedule something and get out and go play. I just need to get through Memorial Day. Grayson has a tournament at the end of May. After that, like it'll calm down. So after May, I should be able to feel okay getting out and going and spending 4 hours playing golf.
Yeah. I mean, I go through that too. It's like I get into little patterns and even with being with the golf team, it's just I still don't get a lot of reps or a lot of touches on the club. It's just how it is. And you're just kind of like, yeah. And then it does take some time to get out and kind of re-energize yourself for it.
Yeah, I mean, and there's things that I need to be better. Like I need to be more intentional about not staying up till midnight or 1 with a project and just say, "Hey, I'm going to go to IGP in the morning." I've still been nursing my lower back though. Like it's still tight every time I get up. So that is still a I don't know what to do because like I'll stretch it and I'll do all the things. Even when I'm shooting lacrosse and baseball, like I've stopped sitting and kneeling. I'll actually lay down because it's easier
Oh,
on my back. So I'm shooting from a laying down perspective. So that has helped take some of the load off my back. But like I'm trying to do all the things to make it better. It's just still hurting.
yeah, and you're getting older, it's just gonna get
Yeah.
harder to try to get that to release and feel better.
Yeah, I really need to start working out. That's where I need Marcus to hold me accountable, like actually put a workout in and strengthen my back instead of just taking load off of it.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna go to the gym this morning, um, but I didn't wake up early in time, so now I'm just gonna go after we
He-
finish this.
Here's I
Okay,
haven't gone
so
in since December.
here's here's the trade. I will teach y'all to golf. Marcus will be Jason and I's personal trainer, and Jason will be our IT guy, IT and power tools.
We gotta help each other out here.
Exactly.
Oh
Yeah, and
gosh.
don't tell
So
me to
which is
turn it off
really
and turn it on,
ironic,
Jason.
Yeah,
that the oldest guy in the group is the IT guy, if we're being honest
and
here.
Asian.
Well, I mean, that's just stereotypical.
Did you restart it? No. Okay, start there.
Yeah.
Did you turn it
Call
off?
me in 10 minutes.
I'm gonna text Jason and be like, "Hey, I need help with this, and do not tell me to restart it. I already did that."
That's gonna be my first thing to you to just keep pushing your buttons. Did you restart it? Yes. Okay. Did you log out of everything else? Yes. Did you update everything?
God, I
Oh
can't.
shit.
Like, I cannot stand freaking like. Yes, that's the first thing I thought to do was restart it. Like, yes, I've restarted it.
Uh, that's so that's like everything with all the kids at schools. I'm like, did you restart it? Yeah. Like restart it. And I'm standing there, and next thing you know, as soon as it comes up, it works. I'm like,
That's like the go-to for anything. Like, your phone's glitching, just restart it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just weird that that's how it works. Like, why does my phone need to be turned off every now and then? Like, it's not. It
yeah,
doesn't. I don't get it.
it's funny. Like, yeah, it's like, wait a minute, I know it works better, works faster. And then it's like, let me just reboot it. And like, oh,
It's that way with freaking Lightroom. My Lightroom will lag, and I'll
oh yeah.
just shut it down and restart it. Like, I do nothing other than close it and open it back up, and it's working fine again.
Hmm.
It's like, why?
Yep.
Like, why?
Yeah,
What does that do for you?
okay. So I
I
might
think
get
it
in
clears
trouble
the
here
memory.
because I feel like,
I like how he looks over his shoulder, like she's
Yeah.
not going to listen to the podcast.
Does she beat you?
oh, she's the worst about listening to our
Oh.
podcasts.
Yeah,
But
she's going to listen to it. It'll just be 6 months from now,
yeah,
and that's when the fight will come.
it's funny because obviously we still operate on the same systems as Mac and this and that. And then I hear Jason, like, oh gosh, Lightroom's being funny. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I do nothing. I go, I work on the same program and all the issues that always come up with her, I don't get. So I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but as soon as she gets on the machine and starts running with her stuff, things bog down, things glitch, things go slow, internet doesn't work, the AI. I'm like, what are you doing to our stuff? And I was like, mine doesn't do any of that stuff. And then, of course, when I go down there, look, and then everything works. So I'm like, maybe the machines just hate you. But I told her though, I go, one of the things that I do better about, so it's something you might want to look at trying when you have your projects, the catalog. It's like lacrosse, baseball, and then you click on it, obviously opens the gallery for you to start editing. What I do is once I know everything's been clear as far as delivery, there's no like, hey, by the way, can we tweak this picture? I actually delete that part out of the Lightroom catalog.
Mm,
So it's not feeding into processing all the extra data points because the Lightroom catalog will start to get bigger.
yeah.
And then it's got to, just like any memory of any computer, it's just if you got 3 gigs versus 1 gig or whatever, it has to run through
Ye-
all of it.
Yeah, my mind, my construction contingency and risk mitigation mind is not doing me well on the data storage side. 'Cause it's like I don't even know how many thousands of images are on my HDD right now. Like it's insane. My SSD is completely full. I need after we get off this podcast, I gotta transfer stuff over, delete stuff. Um, but then it's like, and this has never happened in all the shoots I've done. Like no one's ever come back and been like, I wanted a hint warmer. Cause like in my
Yeah,
mind, I'm
yeah.
like, I don't want to delete. I don't want to get rid of the image because even if I have the final one exported, I lose all the edits. So if I re-import it, I can't just go back easy. Like it's retouching the entire image because I can't just when you make it warmer. Anyway, so it's like I'm hedging a problem that isn't there because no one's ever really come back to me and said I wanted a hint
I mean, yeah,
different.
you
So
can wait. You can even wait like, it's been 3 months
yeah, that's what you're saying, and
and
I
just
need to.
just just pull it, and then reboot, and that does help with some of the Lightroom, flow. I
Well, I
just know
have
that does
that,
make a
and
difference.
on my HDD, I also have probably 2 terabytes worth of video footage that I probably need to get rid of from our stuff. But it's like in my mind, I'm like, hey, what if we ever want to retouch that video? Or hey, what if we ever want to
No,
do
we're never
like
gonna retouch it. If you're
another
gonna retouch it,
what if we
insert a
want some of those
professional golfer, put someone else's golf swing in there. That's
yeah, well, what if we ever want to like do a highlight or like a recap? And it's like, we're not ever
where,
gonna do
it's like
that. I
where
just
we
need to delete
were,
some of these.
now this is where we are.
I know. I just need to delete them and
Yeah.
move
Well, I
on.
mean, we
Like,
have, so kind of going back way back to cover because I'm looking at my setup here. Like we have our main, like kind of our forever storage, like I said, but we do keep we probably have like half a dozen 1 terabyte mini SSDs that we use as a working one. That's the one that we actually edit off of. And then we don't delete anything until after a year. So we've got a bunch that get full. And then we just once after a year off the small ones, we do delete those. So that way we can
yeah,
just cycle back through the mini ones.
my 2 terabyte SSD has 5% available on it, and my HDD is not plugged into my computer right now. But if I had to guess, it's like less than 10. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got to do some cleaning up today because I have 2 projects that are actually no, they're saved in my SSD already. So I got to get it cleaned up before the next Cowtown rodeo because those are 4 or 5 thousand images a piece.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just you could buy, like you said, like a super storage drive or just slowly start to just delete them. Like after a couple of months,
Mhm.
just that it's way gone. They've already done like 4 events. Like the rodeo's done 4 events since you took it. So they're probably not even remembering.
Well, no one cares because I
Yeah.
it's they're not technically Cowtown is a client. I'm allowed to go and I get media credential, but the clients are the contestants, so they don't know what they don't have, and they're not
Yeah.
gonna like
Yeah.
they either like they either want the image and buy the image or they don't buy it. Like it's not like they're gonna come
Right.
back and
Because
be
they don't
like,
know what's
I want
there.
this one in black and white. Can you go do that? Like they're not doing that. So I just again, that it's the construction mind and the risk mitigation. Like I want to be able to go back and edit, but I don't need to. I just need to delete the images that I don't use, and there's no need for me to have 100,000 images from a rodeo that I'm never going to touch again.
No.
I just need to
Yeah. I would
delete
just,
them and move on.
yeah. At least for now, save yourself some money and not have to buy more hard drives. Just get rid of
Yeah,
them.
I know. I need to do that. I like I said, I do that in Lightroom. I delete all of the stuff I don't edit. I get out of Lightroom. So like my Cowtown has 100 and something images in that gallery.
Yeah. Perfect.
So I gotta be better, but it is what it is. Um, so yeah, that is life in a nutshell for us, I guess. Like we
Yeah.
were all over on all of that. I do like the Sunday morning, I will say. It's a little less stressful.
It's easier. I think it is easier. I mean, for me, going with school, it's one thing, but then summer, I'm like, oh, whatever. But I think as a general rule, because we have to get up anyways, we're up getting our day going, so might as well pop on.
Yeah, I think it'll be tough when sports or when I want to get back golfing again because Sunday morning was usually my golfing time. So one of these days that'll pick up again at some point. Um, but no, I'm with you. Like it's
Mhm.
getting home, and it was never a drag. Like I never felt like, oh, we have to record, but it was definitely oof, how can I fit this in and not be stressed and feel like myself on the podcast because I want to put the effort into it. So moving it to Sundays has been nice. I get my
Yeah.
coffee, get my little bowl of dry cereal. Um, Maybe I need to look at my calendar and check the start time, unlike today. I'm glad I woke up when I did because I almost thought about sleeping in until 7 instead of
Well,
being
Marcus and I would have ran
upstairs.
with it, or we would have kept calling you,
Yeah, where the
waking
hell
you up.
was the text? I got no text from either of you saying, "Hey, where are you?" Because I didn't log in
Well,
till like 6:59.
well, we were
It's like,
waiting.
yeah, we were gonna start
You're just
without
being
you.
nice.
Yeah, he had to put his
Yeah.
head cream
Oh
on. I
no,
don't
of
know.
course not. I would have.
Hey,
I would have
Grandma, he had to
logged
buff
in.
his.
He had to
No, I had to
buff his
wake up and
scalp.
put my like again. I was being leisure this morning. I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna put my contacts in. I'm gonna make my coffee. I'm gonna get my cereal. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna be nice and leisure and I'm gonna start working on some editing stuff. Let me log into the studio. That way I'm already there and pop up and these two faces pop up. I was like, oh, shoot, I'm late.
Where you been?
No, gosh, man, we've already been going for an hour.
Gotta
Gosh.
Yeah.
warn a brother, man. Come on.
Yeah.
No, so it's been good. I enjoyed the Sunday mornings, less impactful to the family. I'm sure Bella's on her iPad in bed with Casey right now, which is perfect and easy.
Yeah, Miles is running
So
around downstairs. Hear him screaming. Yeah, but I gotta cut my lawn. I got HOA notice. It's bad.
that is on my list of things to go do right after this too. That's why I wanted to try to edit before the podcast, but that's not going to happen. So I got to go mow right now as well.
Yep.
Oh, well, anything else? I promise we will be more structured next time. We'll have some topics to actually talk through right now. For the Casimiro household, it's just survival. It's getting through the next few weeks.
Get through the school year.
Yeah, get through school year. We have, I mean, next week or week after next is miserable. Bella is graduating from preschool. So we have that whole thing. Trips, obviously, getting out of elementary school, going to middle school. So we have all the festivities that go with that. We have some busy weeks ahead of us. So it's just surviving and moving on.
Next Sunday, we'll see how it goes. Shelby's actually going to her cousin's baby shower, and I actually have Miles. So I don't know how Sunday morning is gonna how it's gonna look.
Yeah, we'll just have to play that one by ear. I couldn't even tell you what we have going on next weekend.
Yeah, let's just text because it's easy enough to just send a link and just throw it
Yeah.
at there.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
I think I
figure
got
that one
banana
out.
ball next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Well, good. Well, as always, everyone, every Wednesday morning, new episodes are dropped. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. And let us know if there's anything you want to talk about. We will get to some legitimate topics. Hopefully next time, maybe next time after that. Or we'll just keep rambling on like we always do. But guys, I guess we'll talk next week.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, we could always theme it like Seinfeld, the show about nothing.
It's a show about nothing. I'm happy with that. All right, boys. We'll show about nothing
All right.
next week, same time.
All right.
See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.